Okay, let's get started. So today, the topic of the webinar is Wisenet healthcare solution. So we're gonna find out what kind of product we have and how can we use them for the healthcare solution. And also, I'm going to explain some solution for the COVID-19 and AI camera application, and also introduction of the Wisenet Wave VMS and also integration with third-party systems. And also, I'm going to introduce some decoder solution from Hanwha TechWin. So what kind of decoder we have and how you can use. And also some case study and reference site. Okay, first, so we have various product lineup. So of course you can use some of our lineups can apply to this healthcare solution. So for the healthcare solution, what kind of product we need? First, we can use our indoor dome camera, which is X series or Q series as well. So you can use them for the patient room or some nurse station, and commonly installed in the indoor environment. We have accessories which is support 2 and 5 and 6 and 8 megapixel and with a varifocal lens, and it has very powerful built-in analytics. And also some models are having this PTLZ function, so you don't have to change the angle of the camera. You don't have to go to the camera itself and to reach the camera and change it. You can change the angle of camera or zoom or focus by remotely. And also most of the all of the accessories will have a two-way audio, which is in and out, and also sound classification function, which is camera itself can detect the sound and it will be classified as a scream or glass breaking or gunshot, and it will trigger individual event for that each sound. And also we have a Q series for the common use. We have a 2 and 5 megapixel Q series camera and also support built-in analytics. And this is also very commonly used in the PTG. We have X and Q series cameras from the 4.3x optical zoom to the 32x zoom. Only for indoor, actually. For the outdoor PTG, we have more. And also, we have this corner mount camera. Until now, we have this TMV 7010 RC, which is a 3 megapixel camera. But recently, not recently actually, in soon, we're gonna release another model for this corner mount camera, which can support 5 megapixel. And also, it will have some compact design, so which is smaller than this previous model. And this one also has a video and audio analytics and some shock detection and some other analytics as well. And we also have some multi-sensor camera. This dual head camera is it has two lens in one body, so normally we can use it for the some long corridor or some elevator hall, or maybe some corner mount as well. And also we have another PTRG multi-sensor camera. This is for the indoor type. It has four-channel multi-sensor camera. So each channel will support 2 megapixel resolution and altogether will be 8 megapixel. And this camera support this PTRG function. So same as before, you don't have to go to the camera. You can change the angle and the angle by remotely. And we have this AI camera, which can support 4K resolution with the AI-based analytics, which can detect a person and vehicle and face. And it will also support some meta attribute, which can be used for forensic search. And for the outdoor and some parking lot solution, we have some outdoor camera, anti-vandal, and bullet one body type with IP66 and IK10 protection. And we have a various lineup with various resolution. And also we have some outdoor PTG, which can support up to 55x zoom. And recently also we have released a new PTG model, which have this built-in wiper. And we have outdoor multi-directional camera, which can support 4 channel. Each channel can support 2 or 5 megapixel. It's lens changeable, so you can pick your own lens and you can change it. And for the central monitoring system, we have a VMS, which is Wisenet Wave, which is very simple and easy to use. And you can also apply some various event handling and triggering and action and reliable recording and playback. And also it supports some third-party integration with API or some HTTP generic event or some soft trigger. And we have a standalone MVR, which can support up to 16-channel PoE and PoE Plus port, and support 4K resolution maximum and max 24 terabyte. So first, the multi-sensor camera. How can we use this camera for the healthcare solution? I mean, in the hospital, as you know, it's very busy environment and everybody is running and maybe so many people inside of the building. So if you want to change the camera angle or maybe you need to change it some zoom or focus, then if you have a normal fixed camera, you have to bring some ladder or something, and then people need to go up and change it. But in that case, maybe you have to disturb customers and it will be very uncomfortable. So if you are using this PTRG camera, you don't have to go to the camera, so you don't have to disturb anyone. You can just connect to the camera remotely and you can change FOV and everything. So could be very perfect solution for the in the hospital. So no need to disturb people in the hospital, and also you don't have any downtime for FOB adjustment. And this is multi-directional camera, so it will have only one RJ45 cable and one IP address, and of course one VMS license, and you need only one network switch port. So actually. So normally we can suggest this model for the lobby or entrance of the hospital. And if you have, then you can also apply to some big warehouse. And for the outdoor PTRG model, you can apply to the parking lot or some outdoor environment as well. And this dual lens camera, so now we have a 2 model, which is a 2 megapixel and 5 megapixel model. So each channel will support 2 or 5 megapixel, and it will support WDR, which is 120 dB, and you can use it as a hallway view. Actually, most of Wisenet camera support this hallway view. So the application is like this. So if you can pick different focal lens, so one for the wide angle, the other one for the tele angle. So you can monitor the near one and some further angle at the same time with one camera. And also if you have this kind of environment, so this is a corner of the long corridor. So this is long corridor for with the hallway view. This one for the maybe some lounge or lobby something with a wide angle. So you can apply this model to some long corridor or maybe stairway and elevator hall and or at the corner as well. And we have this Wisenet X series camera. Actually, we have lots of model lineup in this X series. So basically, you can use this model for the all purpose. This is high-end features and high-end performance powered by Wisenet chipset. So we have a 2 and 5 and 6 and 8 megapixel resolution with a full frame. And we support H.264 and 265 MJPEG. And every model will have this Widestream 2 feature, which is smart codec. So you can save your bandwidth and storage, and also you still can have a high image quality. And WDR for the 5 megapixel and 6 megapixel, it will support a 120 dB WDR, and for the 2 megapixel, it will have a 150 dB. And we have a Wisenet 7 model, which have a extreme WDR, which is the cutting edge technology. And these models have the, built-in intelligent video and audio analytics, and every analytics is built-in and no license, and you don't need to install any application. It just comes with the camera. And sound classification features can detect the sound and classify them as a scream or gunshot or glass breaking and explosion, and will trigger event for each sound. And this X-series camera will support people counting and queue measurement and heat map, so you can use it as this kind of a business intelligence video analytic. And some model, which is the X Plus and Wisenet 7 model, will support this audio source playback. This audio source playback means you can save 5 different audio source in the camera, and you can assign each audio source to the event. So for example, if you assign one audio source to the mask detection event or something, then if that event occurred, then this audio source will be playback. So you can use 5 different audio source for 5 different video analytics. And they support USB installation for the easy installation, and also support dual SD card slot. So it will have a maximum of 512 gigabyte storage. So you can use it for some common use in indoors environment, and also you can install in the patient room or nurse station or emergency room as well. So about the analytics with the X-series camera, actually all kind of analytics we have been applied to this X-series camera. So we have motion detection, of course, and tempering and face detection, virtual line, virtual area, enter exit, and shock detection and object appear or disappear. This is about the all video analytics we support. And also we have audio analytic, not only just detecting audio, it will classify audio as this 4 different case. And also this camera support this business analytics like people counting and queue management or heat map. This is the feature of the function of the easy installation. So every X-series camera will have this USB port, and also we provide this application for the mobile, so you can download from the App Store. So you just connect this USB dongle, Wi-Fi dongle to the camera, and you can connect the camera to the your mobile, and you can use this Wisenet installation application. So you can see the FOV of the camera. You can adjust the angle very easily. So for the indoor PTG camera, we have from the 4.3 x optical to the 32x optical zoom, and also handover event action will be supported. You can combine with fixed camera as well. And all indoor PTG camera will support 2 megapixel resolution, and also two-way audio and alarm input and output as well. And every video analytic and audio analytic will be supported. So we have the 3 kind of indoor PTG camera. The first one is very compact design with the 4.3x optical zoom, and we have 12x and 32x, and also can apply this flush mount. So you can install into the ceiling with a very neat design. So we have this accessory separately, so you can purchase this accessory and you can combine with the camera and you can install as a flush mount. And this is a example video clip about the PTG handover. So first, fixed camera will detect the event first and then send the signal to the PTG camera. And PTG camera will move to some certain preset and start auto tracking, or maybe you can assign some other action as well. So normally we suggest to use this model to the entrance or lobby. And this corner mount camera, we have two kind of corner mount camera. So the design is anti-ligature design, and you can use it for some patient room or maybe in the elevator. So we have two models. First one is 3 megapixel with 940 nanometer IR, and also some smaller one, which is the TMV 8010. This one will support 5 megapixel, and it will have 2.3 millimeter lens, which it can provide wide angle. So you can use like in the elevator or some patient room as well. And this is PoE extended cameras. The reason why I put this model in this healthcare solution, normally in the hospital, maybe sometimes it will be difficult to pull the cable and install new camera. But in this case, if you have an existing camera, then you don't have to put the other LAN cable or power cable or other. You don't have to add a network switch port. You can just connect. You can just install this PoE extended camera, and then you can attach the existing camera like this. So you don't have to install any other cable or something. So you just install another camera and just connect with the RJ45. Then this PoE extended camera will give power to the another camera, so you can have one extra camera. This model can support 2 and 5 megapixel and motorized varifocal lens, and the maximum distance will be up to 80-meter distance. And this PoE extended camera should have PoE plus power source, and the existing camera will have PoE power. So maybe you can use this camera from some location where difficult to run more cable, like a clean room or some existing buildings. And now we have AI camera. Actually, quite many times I already mentioned this AI camera in this webinar. So you guys already quite familiar with this AI camera. So this camera will have this AI engine inside. So it will detect on a person or maybe on a vehicle or on a face. So it will dramatically reduce false alarm. And this all AI function is built in. It's edge-based analytics, so you don't have to install any other application or you don't have to run any server or something. So, and also I think the best part of this AI camera is a forensic search. So this camera will gather the metadata of the object, like wearing glasses or the color of clothes and carrying a bag, and like gender and age and wearing mask or something. So every metadata will go to the backend system, like a VMS or MVR, and you can use that metadata as a forensic search. So you don't have to spend like 2 or 3 or 4 hours to find one specific person. So you can just put the keyword like maybe male or wearing masks and black suit, something like that. Then the system will find exact same object as fulfilling this condition. So normally we can use this camera for the entrance and lobby of the hospital. And just let me show you some example of the forensic search. This is Wisenet Wave. So if at the moment, this AI camera has been integrated with the Wave and Milestone and Genetec as well. So this AI camera will capture every object in the scene, and it will take the attribute from the object, and you can search object like keyword search. So like this. So you can just put the keyword from here, male and black, then it will search every object, which including these keywords like a male and maybe top cross color is black like this. It will give you this result. And for the milestone, you can download the AI camera plugin from the Milestone webpage or our website as well. After you install the plugin, then you will have this option. Just a second. You will have this option, person, vehicle, or face. So you can just select the option from here, and the result will be sorted out with these options. Now I'm looking for some person with black clothes, and you can see this result, and also you can play back. And also we have a genetic plugin as well. So if you are using the genetic solution, so you can also install AI camera plugin for the genetic, and then you can use this forensic search with our AI camera. So you can choose like a person search or face search, and you can also choose like a color or gender option from here. Let's find out some yellow color with a person, then you will have this kind of result. Okay, with AI camera, actually, we have a lot of things. This is one of them. This is COVID-19 solution with the PC's AI camera. We have this occupancy monitoring application. So it's an open application you can download from our website, and it actually is free. You don't need to put any license or something. You can just download it, and if you have our AI camera, you can just install to our AI camera and you can use it. So the basic function of this application is it will show you this monitoring page. It will give you this web browser page, and if you set the maximum limitation of the people inside, then once the limitation is exceeded, it will show this different image like this. And so it's combined, it integrated with the people counting function from the camera. So it will count the people inside of the building, and it will show you with this display. And also this camera will, this application will support event action as a HTTP request. So you can integrate with a third party or some other VMS with HTTP command request. And also it will support camera output to trigger strobe light or maybe some audio playback. And also you can use RTSP stream with this display. So you can take the RTSP stream from the camera to some decoder or some other monitoring solution. And another COVID-19 solution with P-Series AI camera from the firmware version 1.41.3. Actually, this is the latest one, so you can also download from our website. So you can just update to the camera, then you will have this mask detection function. So it's a kind of built-in analytics. You don't have to install any application, nothing. You don't have to put any license. You just update the camera firmware, and then you will have it. So it will detect per person's face first, and then check wearing mask or not, and also taking the attribute metadata of the mask, and you can use it for the forensic search as well. This function has been integrated with Wave already, and also it will be integrated with Milestone and Genetec within November. So you can use this mask detection analytic with Milestone and Genetec soon. So this is a central monitoring system, which is Wisenet Wave. So as also I quite several many times I introduced this Wisenet Wave VMS. So the strength of this VMS system is very simple and user-friendly user interface. So it's very easy actually. You don't have to spend much time to train your customer. You can just give them, and after 1 or 2 hours, then they will know how to use it. And also it supports cross-platform like Windows, Linux, and Mac for the client. For the Windows and Linux, you can use as a server and client, but for Mac, you can use only for the client. And the license will be only one-time channel based. So you buy one license per channel, and then you don't have to pay anything. And it will support strong event and rule engines, and failover feature will be free, so you don't have to put any other license. If you have more than 2 servers, you can enable failover for the reliability. And also it provides this cloud service, which is Wave Sync. So if you register your system to the Wave Cloud, which is Wave Sync, then you can connect to your Wave system from whenever you are. And also with the mobile or with the web browser, doesn't matter. You can just connect to your web system and you can see some monitoring, or you can see the playback, and also you can see some system status as well. And another strong point of Wave is very easy to integrate with third-party system, because we supply this open SDK and API, and also support HTTP generic event. So very easily you can integrate with third-party system. So how can we use this VMS for this healthcare solution? So normally we can suggest this for the patient room monitoring. So for the one monitor can support up to 64 channel to monitoring the patient room. But normally we don't use 64 because it's too many, because one people normally can monitor maximum maybe 16 channel or something. And also you can use sequencing. So, and for some private or some security reason, maybe they don't want to record continuously, so you can also set as event recording. So if something happened, then start to record. And also it will support two-way audio from the patient room to some monitoring workstation, and it will get the event from the camera or something else, then the Wave can triggering the mobile push notification. So if you have a Wave mobile in your mobile, then you can get the push notification about the event. So how can we integrate with the existing system to the camera or Wave? So first of all, you can integrate with camera. So for example, if you have some emergency button, maybe some nurse call button or something, then you can connect the button to the camera alarm in, which is relay, and get the event from them. Or maybe you can use our camera API with integrate with the third-party system. And also video and audio analytics can trigger event from the camera. And event action from the camera, you can use alarm output, which is relay output, dry contact, and also you can use audio playback and TCP and HTTP notification from the camera. Actually, this TCP and HTTP notification function is not available at the moment, but now we are developing and upgrading our camera accessories lineup, and this function will be provided from December. So from December, once you update the camera firmware, and then you will have these features. And also, Wave can be integrated with existing system, which such as EMR, with API and SDK. And also, third-party integration with the RTSP video streaming is possible. So this is just simple diagram about the integration. So if you have some emergency button or something, then you can connect to the camera with the hard wiring, or maybe some video and audio analytic can trigger event from the camera. And the camera can send event action to the maybe audio playback, or you can connect the strobe light with from the camera output relay. And also, camera can send this TCP and HTTP command to some third-party system. And also, from the third-party system, you can send some HTTP generic event to the Wave, and Wave can send event notification to the Wave mobile, or maybe some HTTP request or some HTTP stream to the third-party system. This is how you can integrate with third-party system from the hospital, and you can use it. And this is a decoder solution, actually. In the hospital or some healthcare institute, I'm quite sure there will be quite many monitoring points. So not only in the central monitoring room, you will have so maybe in the nurse station or maybe in the guard room, so many points you need to monitor the camera. So in this case, you can use this video decoder, which can support the maximum 48 channel live monitoring, 32 channel from the HDMI, and 16 channel from the VGA port. So, and also this decoder can support maximum 4K resolution from the HDMI output, and for HD from the VGA. So you don't need to put a workstation or server for monitoring. So you can just install this small and simple decoder, and then you can connect to the all network camera from the network, and you can do the monitoring. And also, for the power source, this decoder can support PoE port as PoE power as well. So you don't have to put the power line. So you can just connect to the PoE switch, and then it will be okay. So and also it will support this one BNC spot output support. So afterward, it will be maximum 49 channel live monitoring. Okay, let's have a look at some case study and reference site. So this is in South Korea. We have a very big hospital in Seoul. So almost more than 1,000 bed in here. So we have applied this Exo series camera, XND 6080, which is a motorized varifocal model. Sorry. And also we installed this SPD 151, which is the and the server appliance server we installed. So they are using this Wisenet SSM as VMS. And this is another reference in UK. They are using network camera and analog camera at the same time, actually. So we supply this XRM, which is a network video recorder for the network camera, and we have some DVR for the analog camera, and they are using this Wisenet SSM as VMS. And another reference in the South Korea, in Seoul, we have a Samsung hospital. Actually, these models are quite old, actually, because we supplied these cameras from the 2017 or 18 or something. But they are using quite many cameras, like more than 400 cameras are running in this site, and they're using this model is equivalent with the Exo series at the moment, actually. So they're using these models, and also indoor PTG and outdoor PTG as well. And also they're using this SSM as a VMS.